national championship at stake. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Gonna run it. It's Maccabee. As the first down is still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Carl Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Castellanos. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Maccabee. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. On the run, it's Maccabee. And that run produces a decent gain. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
He got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Royer. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Miners getting set on 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up 1st and goal at the 9. The Miners will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, UTEP. A great catch and run for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. And they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. It's a run. 3-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And it's UTEP in front, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Castro. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Miners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Well, that was a big risk, but they say fortune favors the brave, and that decision was really brave. Borderline crazy, but hey, you can't complain too much. It worked out this time.
1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UTEP.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. To throw, it's Castellanos. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Chance to cut it to a 2-possession game, but he's still losing by 19. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
That's caught. It's Smith. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Miners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Miners! Still no answer for this offense.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the kick will bounce out of bounds. It's a penalty, but the onside kick not successful. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. He's going to take off. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 4th down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Breaks into the clear.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this...
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. They make something happen. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moss. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. So the lead remains 19 off that miss. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Moss. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Casper. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. And the Miners looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Now they call a run. Fighting off the defender.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Miners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And now the handoff. There's the stiff arm. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Offense getting set. Second down play here. He hands it off from the gun. And the Miners pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people.